They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand. They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
What's up, Bug Nation? I'm not in a good mood right now. So you guys know, first game back, football season is back. Buccaneers against Dolphins, two Florida teams. You know, preseason. We hype. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna discuss about the game, what I like, what I dislike, and just go from there. Try to give a somewhat of an in-depth analysis for both teams. Okay. So the first thing I notice is I look and I see that Tua is not playing. Now we know Tom Brady's not playing for personal reasons. He took a leave of absence for personal reasons. But Tua is sitting out. And if I'm the Miami Dolphins or a Miami Dolphins fan, I'm not happy. Tua, you're not that guy that you're not elite yet. Okay? You're not that guy. You're a less good you're a store brand version of Jalen Hurts. You don't need to be taking out preseasons. You're in the same position as a Trevor Lawrence. You need to be playing some snaps and start it off. So Tua's not playing. They got that 7th round draft pick, Skylar Thompson. So Skylar Thompson's playing, and then obviously is Blaine Gabbert playing. And that's obviously what Buccaneers was doing. Blaine Gabbert, they're gonna have Blaine Gabbert play, and then they're gonna bring Kyle Trask in and have him finish the game. They wanted they didn't want to throw Kyle Trask into the Wolves in his first game back. They wanted to get some snaps that he might start week 2 and proceed from there. You don't want to throw a young kid like Kyle Trask into a game like this and then you just shatter his confidence. So, he starts. So you have the veteran, the 12-year veteran Blaine Gabbert starts. And Miami Dolphins, they had Skylar Thompson, a 7th-round draft pick who was starting, and I'm gonna talk about him a lot. So, iPad almost fell. Hold on, just my iPad. So at the first possession, Miami stopped us on a 3-and-out, and they had, Bradley Penn punted. They had great field position, and our defense, they was giving up yards, but they bend it, but they didn't break. Miami gets 3 points, 3-0. All right, so I said, okay, cool. But then Blaine Gabbert comes in, and Blaine Gabbert only plays about a quarter. He is the veteran now. If the season was to start right now, he would be a de facto starter. So you don't want to play Blaine Gabbert so much yet. So Blaine Gabbert comes in and he is throwing strike after strikes, especially to Tyler Johnson, who played great. And he ended up having a 23-yard touchdown pass to Jalen Darden, who people said is going to have a breakout season. They're looking at him and Tyler Johnson as the two guys that have a breakout and take big strides in their career. So it's 7-3. We're up. Trash time. This is what people been waiting for. What can this kid do in actual playing time? Now it's a preseason, yes, but these guys are hungry. They don't have contracts yet, or they have contracts, but they can get cut. They are playing for their career basically. So what can he do against guys who are desperate? And also, Kyle Trask coming in when we up 7-3, we have to lead. There's kind of no pressure on him. Make him comfortable as possible. And we get to the red zone. We have a drive. We get to the red zone. Kyle Trask is at this point 5 for 6, 67 yards, and then we get a penalty, hands to the face, Miami. So now we're closing in on 1st and goal. And Kyle Trask has to thank Keyshawn Vaughn because Keyshawn Vaughn and Tyler Johnson helped him with his yardage. But he's 5 for 6, 67 yards, and they just let Keyshawn Vaughn run it 3 straight times touchdown, 14-3. Even Kyle Trask trying to push the pile up, and it gets a 14-3 lead. And as decent, and he was playing great at this point. 83% pass completion percentage. He was playing great. But it's what they're gonna remember for later on. I'm gonna talk about that. So Skylar Thompson, he's also looking good too. He's not playing like a 7th-round draft pick. He makes some nice passes, gets some chunk play. He makes chunk plays, but every time Skylar Thompson made a big play, our Anthony Nelson was there to kind of like let him know you're not gonna do it twice in a row, and you're not gonna do a hat trick. And he was always there to sack him or just make it harder, or make him throw it earlier than he wanted to. So, and even Shaq Barrett vouched for Anthony Nelson, said he's going to take the next step. And Miami had to set up for another field goal, so it's 14-6 at this point. 2-minute warning. Now, this is what I want to talk about right here. 2-minute warning coming up. So, Kyle Trask hikes the ball, and in this situation, just take this fucking sack. Take the sack, dude. Don't try to be too cool for school with the play. Take the sack. But he throws the ball, and it was a clunky pass. And the Miami Dolphins defender catches it kind of with his legs. And now they got field position. And then Skylar Thompson throws it to the very next play. Skylar Thompson throws it to the Bowden Jr. Not Miami score. Touchdown. Right? So now they got momentum now. So then after the kickoff, Skylar Thompson, but Kyle Trask gets the ball. And he has a fumble. So he back-to-back turnovers. And this is a scoop and score. Miami's up 23-14. They scored again. So in 2 possessions, they scored 14 points in less than 2 minutes. And they get the ball at halftime. So we're down 23-14. With this team could get they could get another touchdown, and it could be 30-14. So Kyle Trask, you just unerased everything that Blaine Gabbert did, right? So first play out of halftime, Skylar Thompson threw it to Bowden Jr. And now this 7th-round draft pick got confidence now, right? Now he's cooking now. And then Kyle Trask comes in, he's just throwing check downs. You know, he's throwing check downs, he's throwing dink and dunks, whatever. But then, you know, he got another touchdown to Jared Stearns for a touchdown. And they kind of made up for his halftime mistake, but not really. And then our kicker, Jose Morales, hit a 50-yard, and they gave us a 1-point lead. So 3rd quarter, and I want to point this out, with 2:38 left, Skylar Thompson could have got a touchdown, but he panicked, didn't get it, they punted. So in the 4th quarter, we had Miami deep in the end zone, right? In their territory. Like, super deep. But Mohamed Sanu, former Falcon Patriots veteran at 32 years old, he helped Skylar Thompson move the chains. But Skylar Thompson throws an interception to Don Garner, and they didn't count it. Now, he looked like it was a clean, but they say it wasn't. It looked like it was a clean interception, but they said it wasn't. But it wasn't. They didn't count it, and it allowed their kicker Sanders to hit a 50-yarder and give Miami the lead. And Kyle Trask didn't do nothing at this point, and we lost. We fucking lost the game, right? And Kyle Trask, I blame you for that. Now, it's the preseason, so people are going to talk about it, but not going to remember it too much. If it was a regular season game, he would have got raked over the coils for this. You do not give a team 14 points in less than 2 minutes. But Kyle Trask found a way to do it. But I'm not sweating it. It is what it is. And let's just hope we can bounce back and win next week, guys. So subscribe to the channel, man. I'm upset. I'm depressed. So the only reason I feel better if y'all can subscribe to my channel. And just go from there, y'all. All right. I'm pissed off. I'm gonna finish this whiskey. Y'all have a good night.